Her Mercedes grazed my car outside a crowded restaurant, leaving chrome and glass scattered across the pavement. She didn't stop. I caught her license plate just as she sped off. 5 minutes later, a text from an unknown number appeared on my screen. Sue me. My husband owns every lawyer in this city. No punctuation, no remorse, just arrogance. I stared at the message for a long time before typing back. You have 30 minutes to apologize. Her response came fast, 3 laughing emojis. I didn't bother replying. 20 minutes later, my phone rang. A man's voice came through, shaky and desperate. Who are you? Please, whatever you're doing, stop. Then silence. That was when I knew I'd touched something far deeper than a fender. Her name was Clara Vance, wife of Malcolm Vance, a real estate mogul the press called untouchable. But everyone cracks somewhere, and I had just found the fracture. The next morning, I went to the repair shop. Her car was already there. The front bumper had been fixed in a hurry. The payment made in cash. No insurance report filed. That wasn't guilt. That was fear. I waited across the street from a cafe. Soon, she arrived. Designer coat, sunglasses, every inch of her hiding behind money. She handed the mechanic a small envelope, then left, probably hush money. She thought silence could be bought. I wasn't after cash. I wanted to know what had made her husband's voice tremble on that call. I started digging into Malcolm Vance. Ruthless, brilliant, obsessed with control. His empire stretched across half the city, but there were whispers, hidden accounts, false names, quiet payments. The kind that collapse everything if you pull the right thread. And I found one, a 6-figure transfer from Clara Vance to someone named Ellen Cross 2 weeks earlier. Memo line for silence. That word echoed. Silence. I called Ellen, pretending to be from the Vance Foundation. The second I mentioned Clara's name, she hung up. The next night, I parked outside the Vance estate. The lights went out one by one, until only a single glow remained upstairs. Hers. I thought about that message she'd sent me, her laughter and her husband's fear. Something inside their perfect life was rotting. By morning, I had a plan. If her husband truly owned every lawyer, then I'd give him something he couldn't fight, truth. 3 days later, a file landed in my encrypted inbox from a contact who owed me a favor. Inside, bank records, private photos, text messages. Clara and one of Malcolm's senior partners. An affair. Blackmail. They were planning to drain money from the company and vanish. But she'd made a mistake. One transfer had gone out under Malcolm's name. He'd found out the night she hit my car. The call I'd received wasn't about the accident. He thought I was the man she was running to. I printed everything and drove to their estate. When she opened the door, her face went pale. I said nothing, just handed her the folder. She flipped through it, hands trembling, eyes wide. When she reached the hotel photo, she whispered, "Where did you get this?" "Your husband already has a copy." I told her. "He's probably looking at it right now." She froze in the doorway, speechless, barefoot on the marble floor. I turned and left her there, the weight of truth settling over her like ash. That night Malcolm called. His voice was calm now. "You didn't want money?" "No." "Then why?" She laughed. I said simply, "Silence." There was a pause, then a slow exhale. "Consider it done." By morning, the story had broken across every news channel. Embezzlement, fraud, adultery. Clara Vance had disappeared. No apology, no statement. Just gone. I drove past the spot where she'd hit me. My car was repaired, but hers would always carry the dent I left, the kind money can't fix. I didn't feel victory, just balance. People mistake silence for weakness. They think arrogance hides strength. But fear always leaves a trail, and I just followed it. A month later, another message arrived from an unknown number. "You ruined us." I deleted it. Then another came. "Who are you?" I stared at the screen and typed, "Someone you should have apologized to." Then I turned off the phone. The city went quiet again. I hadn't destroyed her life. I'd simply uncovered what it already was.